Hello everybody, well I've got a special treat for you today. This is an exclusive. Nobody has ever, as far as we're aware, filmed this. They've documented it, and actually there's a really interesting model of this place. But in all intents and purposes, because it's a private property and it is a permission visit, this is incredible. All I'll say is that today we're in Dorset and we're going to be covering a World War II air raid shelter, which interestingly enough has been cut because the toilet block which was behind it, strangely enough, had been taken over by the neighbour. So we're going to film what is left of this wonderful air raid shelter. I've just had a quick nose in. There's a little bit of litter and everything else, but the condition of it should be really special. And I just want to say thank you so much to the owners. They're really just the nicest people ever, and this was a long time making because I had to actually come down here. I've driven quite a way to actually have the opportunity to film this. So I want you to come along with me and let's do it. Come on. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm with Sophie.
Hi.
I've done the intro, Sophie, sorry.
Oh,
I got too excited. I've just explained to the viewers that this has never been filmed before.
Not exciting.
It's been modelled, which I'm not going to give away too much, but there is a model composite of this place. But apart from that, pretty unique. So shall we head through? So air raid shelter. We've been told there may be a fox or other animals in here. So no. But if there is one, he's only got probably this way to come out. So we're just going to have to be aware of that. Bats, maybe, not sure yet. I doubt it. I'm not going to say the reasons why I doubt that, but I just doubt it. So obviously, standard civil air raid shelter. Yeah, I mean, it's really difficult not to sort of say too much. As you can see, so what's happened is, at the back, this would have actually been a lot longer. There's no foxes in there now, bless them. If there was, probably does use it as a den. So what I need to explain to you all, originally, this was a lot longer. And as you can see, the next door neighbour, oh, there are some cave spiders, but they're over here.
They're big.
Yeah, they are big, look. Everybody.
No.
Big bugger. Oh, and another one. And there's your little egg sacs as well, everybody, because we like looking at our cave spiders or egg sacs. That's why we know they're cave spiders, because they make egg sacs. Yeah. And they're also little nippers. Oh, look, there's another little egg sac there as well. Anyway, enough, we're not going to talk about spiders. So what's happened is the neighbour has basically blocked off, as you can see, with this sort of brickwork. There's something actually crawling in my man bun, but I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. What's happened is he's blocked it off on his side. But originally, the toilet end of the air raid shelter, which is probably was through there. So now what we're seeing is just our standard air raid. I say standard civil air raid shelter. Clues to that are basically that you've got concrete cap with bricks. So as we always say with civil air raid shelters, they're kind of a bit of a strange creature because although this one's buried, this is a rarity. Most civil air raid shelters will actually be exposed. We've seen that a lot. We've done a few of these. Now, this is really cool, which I've just noticed. These are the bunks. So, I bet you were wondering, people out on YouTube, well, it's quite a narrow corridor. Look, there's Sophie, God bless her. Sorry. You were displaying how narrow it was. So, these are the latches for what would have been bunks. So people would have basically slept across. So that's why you've got, excuse me, Sophie, sorry, my love. You can see how narrow it is. These are why these lips of these bricks are. So you can imagine 1, 2, 3 potential bunks on each one. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. So the bunks would have gone across, and that's your air raid shelter. That's why it's narrow. So again, 1, 2, 3, every section's got 3. So if we're saying, let's work this out. Yeah, go on, Sophie. I'll let you count at the end. So let's just say 3 on each section. And there's a final 3 at the top here, which would have carried on, by the way. Yeah.
18 each side.
18 each side. Okay.
36 later.
36. There we go. Well done, Sophie. Thank you so much for that, love. What do you think, Sophie? First impression. This is Sophie's first civil air raid shelter, which obviously is civilian civil. What do you reckon? It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, that is so intact and in good nick.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's obviously little remnants of rubbish and whatnot down here, but actually, all in all, it's really cool. And I'm so, like I said, I just want to say thank you so much to the owner and owners. They were honestly, chatting to them, they're just the nicest people ever. I really mean that, and it's just nice when you get these exclusive permission visits. And it was strange because it was a few. I'm not going to tell you what month it's in at the moment, etc., and when this gets put out. But basically, it's taken me a while to actually organise a visit to come down here, and I wasn't sure even on arrival that they'd even remember me. But I'm just grateful that they are, and obviously not even better that Sophie's here as well to enjoy this wonderful thing. My torch is flashing red, which means battery's going to go on this one as well. Unbelievable. Not had good luck with torches today. So look, you can see some little sort of like latches up there, which probably would have been, obviously you've got the bunt that goes across and everything else. Be nice if we saw some graffiti, but you never know. If we do, let me just take one more little look up here whilst we're here. Again, like I said, permission visit, you never know. You're only going to be here so many times. Well, this is, I might have to turn this torch off in a minute, guys, and then just use the old telephones for the torches. Sorry that the torch isn't the perfect one today. It's all right though. It'll do. Look at that. Oh, cave spiders. Little vent there for everybody. See, we needed a bit of ventilation as we're going through, and then we're just going to make our way through. Get all the way down to see Sophie, the wonderful Sophie, my accomplice. A beautiful concrete, you can see that. That's how it's been made. And then again, like I said, these bins. So how many did you reckon there was?
36.
36. So
There's 3 aside, there's 18. Wait, no. Yeah, 18 new. Yeah.
So like I said, not much in here, but enough that gives you the idea of what they are. Get another little vent there. That's interesting because that looks like they're removable vents. So the idea is you can take them out and then put them back in. Yeah, I mean, again, it's actually in remarkable condition. It's a shame we got told that, like I said, a fox has been using this for a bit of a den. I'm sure there's plenty of wildlife that have been popping in and out of here. Plenty of cobwebs. And obviously, your standard, and then you've got what looked to be maybe a hinge there. So what you'd normally find is, oh look, I didn't even notice this. Oh wow, look, the old light switch. Huh.
Covered in spiders.
Covered in spiders. And look there, it's going across there. I don't think it went all the way across, did it?
No.
Might have been removed.
Stops there. Yeah.
Stops there, yeah. So it's probably more likely for lighting. But again, I've not seen any clips on top, but pretty sure that's what that's going to be, everybody. Bit of power coming through, obviously, because you need that natural light coming through. And then here, more than likely, would probably be a little disposable chemical toilet as you enter. It's always the way, as we know, for our entrance point. Oh dear, foot's getting stuck. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you one more time in there because we're here, and that's pretty much it. Wrap it up. All right, let's do it. Really cool, right? Come on. Well, that was a treat and a half, I must say.
Yeah.
Really, really was. Sophie's first ever permission visit as well, which is pretty crazy to sort of think of. I just want to say massive thanks to the owner. I mean, like I said, it was a long time ago that we chatted, and the fact that he still remembered, because to be honest with you, it was a pretty much impromptu sort of visit, but I did come down here especially to see this, and just hoping that he remembered me. We did, so he did, and the family are amazing, so I just want to say massive thanks to all of you. And like I said, all we're going to say is it's in Dorset. That's it. Civil air raid shelter, brilliant. Yeah. What do you think, Sophie? All good?
Yeah. That was really cool.
Well,
But it's so intact.
I know, absolutely. Thank you so much, Sophie, for joining me. In the immortal words of Phoenix history, well, we can safely say on this one, because history matters. Yeah, spoiled we have been with this one. Take care, everybody. We will, of course, see you all very soon. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let us cut out. Take care, everybody. See you later.